Let's check out how a couple of relays get you on, off, and up-down control of a linear actuator using only two wires. And the key to this is relays, a type of device that takes switching voltage in on one side and changes the common terminal between normally open and normally closed on the other when the signal on A1, A2 changes. And to be able to have direction switching and on-off control, we need two relays for this project. Now let's start by putting the two linear actuator wires on the two common terminals of our relays, because they're the wires that need to switch between 0 and 12 volts DC. Next, we can fill in all the spots that need 0 volts DC, and it's important that one relay has normally open 0 volts and the other has normally closed 0 volts, so they're opposite. And A1 on both relays can be 0 volts. Next, let's draw in the enable signal or on-off signal, which is going to be 12 volts when we want this thing turning in either direction and 0 volts when we don't want it turning at all. And for that reason, we can wire it to the other normally closed, normally open terminals. And lastly, we can wire the direction command into the remaining A2 terminals on both relays. And we've now created a circuit that won't turn at all unless the enable command is on, but when it is on, it'll switch directions based on the direction command that activates the relays. And so that looks great on paper. In the field, it gets a little bit messier when you start jumpering all the commons together and all the 12 volts DC together and stuff like that. But as long as you follow the wiring schematic, you'll be good and you can stay organized. And the most important part is that it works. You can see the up and down switch changes the actual state of the relays by the LEDs on them, but it won't start turning until we turn the on switch to on. And then once it's on, we can change the direction with the up-down switch, but it won't do anything unless the on-off switch is enabled. Relay logic is really cool and is kind of the origin of all controls and automation. And if you thought that was cool, make sure to follow along because we're doing a lot more cool stuff on this build.